Hey guys, it's Carson. In this video, we're going to talk about knee tucks in your handstand. You're going to need a block and a pillow. Meet me on your mat near the wall. Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about knee tucks and how they can help you control your handstand. So when I say a knee tuck, I'm talking about bringing your knee into your chest, so much so that you could squeeze a block between your chest and your thigh and move your leg around without losing the block. So it's somewhat easy to do standing up. It's going to be more complicated upside down, so let's break it down. We're going to start in a headstand posture. I think it'll be easier for you to get the dynamic of going up and keeping the tuck. Eventually, we will build up to a handstand. So with this tuck, I'm going to put the block between my chest and my left thigh. You can use right, just know I'm going to use my left thigh here. I'm going to set myself up for a headstand here, walk my feet in, and then my left leg has the block, so I'm going to lift my right leg up into the air and then bend my left heel to my butt. Notice how I've kept the block here. The block stays in between my chest and my thigh. If I lift my leg up too high, the block comes down, and I have to start over. So again, I'll do that again, this time a little bit quicker so you can get the gist how I'm still going to jump up or float up, but stay grounded with the block. So headstand setup, reach my right leg up, lift, find the wall, and keep the block. The legs can do anything, provided that the one knee stays down. The reason that we do this is so that you have not just an accelerating leg, what I call a gas pedal, jumping up into the wall, but you also have a brake pedal, this knee keeping you down. If both your legs are gas pedals, or if you jump up and lose the block, you've likely lost your balance and you're going to fall over. So I'll turn this around, we'll take it into the middle of the room, and you can see how if I keep the block, I won't fall over. So I come up here, lift my leg up, I keep the block squeezed in, and I don't fall over. No matter what I do, I won't fall here. If I go too high and lose the block, I'm in danger of falling. So I need to come down, either pick up the block, put it back in my hips. No, that doesn't usually work. You need to come down and keep the block hugged down and in. So we're going to take it up a level. That was our headstand. We're going to do it in our forearm stand. Take the block, same leg, squeeze it in there, set up for a forearm stand, walk my legs in, lift the leg up, jump, and keep the block. If you notice right away the block comes out, you're going to have to come down and think about rooting that knee into your chest. This isn't important to always do in a handstand, but it can be very helpful if you often overshoot your handstand or constantly cartwheel out of it. You need to bring yourself down by squeezing this block. So once more with the block. Setting up for the forearm stand. I'm going to jump up, squeeze the block, and notice I stay down and grounded because I haven't lost all of this leg here. If I lose it, I'd likely fall over. I got to come down. Ready to handstand? This is going to be a little bit harder. Handstands are harder than headstands, so they're going to take a bit more of a jump with momentum. So it's going to be that much more important that you are focused on this knee tuck and this brake pedal to go along with the gas pedal that's jumping you up. So I'll start standing. Again, take the block between my chest and my left leg. Start with my hands down on the ground. I'm going to jump up and try to keep the block there. So I'll jump, reach my right leg for the wall, and touch and keep my left leg bent in. My legs can stay straight, they can bend, provided that I keep this knee down, I won't fall over. Let's do a few more jumps there just so you can feel what it's like to jump up and keep the block. So again, floating up, keep the block down. Let's come down, jump again, floating up, keep it down. Once more, and if you find yourself losing the block, like you're jumping up and this is happening, it's okay. The purpose of the drill is to teach you about what your knees and what your hips are doing. So I want you to be constantly thinking about squeezing that block into your chest. Okay, we're going to move on. You're going to take your pillow or your bolster, and you're going to try the same thing. This pillow is pretty big. It's going to provide a different effect than the block. I'll start in headstand with this one. I think it's easier to start kind of lower and then build to it. So I'm going to start in a headstand, work the same action, where I'm going to lift one leg up, lift the other leg up, then I'm going to try to tuck the other knee down to switch out and grab the bolster with that one. So try that a few times, going back and forth, picking it up and putting it back down. Good. Keeping at least one brake pedal down so you don't end up falling over, flopping here, losing your bolster. Good. So if you're ready, let's try it in handstand. Again, it's going to take a big jump because you're up on your hands now, and you're still going to need to keep that rooting of the brake pedal squeezing the block. So come up to standing. You put it between your chest and your thigh. I'll jump up, find the wall, keep the knee down. Then from there, slide the other knee down, grab the pillow, lift the other leg up. Keep the brake pedal, switch it out, lift it up. Do it a couple more times, and then come down. All right, so hoping you're learning a lot about this gas pedal, brake pedal relationship and how you really need to keep yourself grounded so that you don't lose the block, lose the pillow, lose it as you're going over. You'll likely lose your handstand if you lose the block. This last one, this is going to be a bonus drill here, a little bonus knee tuck exercise where you're going to go up with the block or pillow between both legs and both thighs squeezing to the chest. So the legs will have to come up together. I'm going to set up for a headstand, starting a little bit more grounded. Walk my feet in, and then both feet lift up at the same time. I can play with my feet. They can do all sorts of things down here, provided that I keep my knees into my chest. As soon as I lose that and I lose the block, you got to come down or at least pick it up and start over. And probably just best to come down. All right, let's try that in a handstand one time. See how it goes? This is going to be one of the tougher handstand jumps you can do. It's going to be a tuck jump with a big thing in your stomach. So let's give it a try. Goes in, fold it in your waist. Hands go down. You really got to jump the hips up while keeping the knees down to the chest. And there it is. Just keeping the knees squeezed down. If they go up too high, you're going to have to come down and start over. Let's try that one more time. I know these things might not work on the first try, but you know it's a process. Stick with it day after day. It will get easier. So one more jump, folding the chest to the thighs, keeping that connection between chest, pillow, and thighs. Hands are down. Get the hips up over the head while keeping your brakes. Jumping up. All right, bring it down. So, those are knee tuck exercises. In my opinion, I think they are some of the best exercises for helping you float up with control so you're not always relying on a wall or relying on some other prop. It'll really teach you about the proper balance between gas pedal and brake pedal. Whew. Thanks for practicing with me.